Alright guys, welcome to episode 4 of Sailing Doodles. It's almost time to go. In this video, we're going to do some last minute preps, and then we're going to set sail and go. And then we welcome a new crew member to Sailing Doodles.
Hi guys.
This is Megan.
I'm really excited.
Alright guys, enjoy. Well, this was the day I was supposed to head down on the boat, but a little delayed getting everything done. So I'm going to go tomorrow, but one of the things about my boat is there's no swim deck on it because it's an older boat. It's 1984, and they really didn't start putting commonly swim decks on boats until the mid-90s. Unfortunately, that's just all I could afford to buy. But everything else on the boat is exactly how I want it, so I figured I would just make an exception for the swim deck. But with the dogs, I still have to get a way for them to get on and off the boat. So what I'm going to do here is build a swim ramp for them. I'll kind of show you how it's made. Here in Dallas, Vicky White Homes, my mother, real estate agent. She can give you a referral too. She's good. This end will go in the water, and this little foam pad will keep the one end floating in the water, so the dogs can swim right up on it and then up into the boat. And then I'm going to attach some hooks over here. Voila! Here's how this thing's gonna work. So it's 8 feet long. The deck of the boat sits 3 feet off the water, so I figure that's a pretty good amount of slope. I didn't scientifically do it or anything. The piece of plywood was 8 feet long, so that's the way it is. Anyway, so I ripped it in half. I attached this. It's actually like a yoga roller type thing, but it's solid foam. It's really durable. It'll keep that end floating in the water. So, and then this end will hook on to the stanchions for the lifeline. And I'm going to get a little noodle and cut it in half, or just cut a slit in it, and then put it right here, kind of act as a bumper so it doesn't, mess up the paint on the gel coat on the boat. But these little treads here will hopefully make it easier for them to climb up. That's it. I think that'll work. I could have spent $30,000 more and bought like a better boat, or I could spend $40, give or take, probably like 50, and make this. Well, this was going to be the day I was hoping to leave. That's not going to happen. Maybe tomorrow, more likely this weekend, but we'll see how it happens. But today I'm going to do some work on the boat, including this right here is the dinghy and the floor for the dinghy. There's the motor for the dinghy. And then I'm going to install some solar panels on the roof. So I've got my 2 helpers here today. Hey, are you going to help? Gooser. So got the dinghy all put together. It's ready to go. Started the motor. It runs well. So want to take a little test spin now with the dogs. They're waiting patiently back there. What do you think, guys? You want to go take the dinghy out for a ride? That's what we're going to do now. We're going to take it for a test spin, see how well it runs. just really proud of how well they did on the boat, and how well they're doing getting off and on the other boat. But Goose here had a little bit of an accident just now. It's a shame I just turned the camera off, so I didn't get it. But it was really easy actually, because he was still wearing his life vest. And that's one of the reasons I got these instead of, you know, collars and stuff like that. Even their harnesses here, is because he was in the water, and it's a good 1.5 feet down to the water from the top of the dock. And so trying to lift a wet 90-pound dog out of the water by, well, just grabbing their collar or something, or the back of them is not good. But I mean, really, I just grabbed him by the back of this, and I mean, it was pretty easy to pull him right up. It's hey, I'm not getting sponsored by this, but it's a Viva Glory life jacket for dogs, and he was just fine in the water. He was fine. I'm sure he's a little freaked out by it, but now I have to dry off a wet dog so he doesn't make the inside of my boat smell like, oh, quit it, wet dog. I guess to our adventure starting and heading off tomorrow, and thank you all for being such good information sources and friends and all that, and I hope to cruise with you in the future, and all of you. And thank you so much, guys. Thanks for all the great knowledge.
Thank you guys for everything.
Good luck.
And if anything, yeah, what are you guys doing over here?
They already finished.
Cheers. All right, well, take a double drink.
Oh, right.
Put on your bobby socks, baby. Put on your old blue jeans.
Oh, that's great.
They got a band down at the armory that knows what rock and roll really means.
That is.
I want to ride in your 55 T-Bird.
Yeah.
Talk about old memories. It's not your body I'm after. Well, it might be. I just want you to bop with me. Come on and bop with me, baby, all night long.
Well, cheers. All right, thank you guys. Okay, I just wanted to show everybody the finished project here. It's the dog ramp. It works pretty well. So these hook on to the side of the boat on the little stanchions there, and then it's got it floating in there, and it does well enough that, I mean, I weigh twice as much as a dog, so I figure they can walk up and just walk right up the thing. It works really well. So it's got non-skid protective paint on it. It's marine plywood. It should work pretty good. There's Maverick up there. Hey,
He's ready to be on it.
You ready to go sailing? Final little preps, including loading the motor, and we were ready to go. Since then, we've found a better way. We're using a halyard to get it up there. It makes it look so much easier. And safer, by the way. The whole Waterford Marina crew and other sailors were there to help send us off. We really appreciate the help. And they really are an incredible group of people. So cruisers in general are just an amazing group of people. I want to thank Chad and Angela of the Pacific Wanderer for loading me some tools to help everything get ready. And they're setting sail pretty soon with their 2 kids. They have a 1.5-year-old and a 3-year-old. That's pretty exciting. Of course, James and Leslie getting their ML ready to go. It's such a pretty boat. They've got a couple dogs too. It should be nice. Bruce and his wife, they have 2 Labradoodles. They're going to be sailing away soon. Oh, thanks for the wine, Bruce. Joe, you've been such a great help and driving us around, helping us out, helping us go and everything. And Daryl and the guys at Windward Sea Venture, highly recommend them. Check them out. If you are interested in chartering a boat or you want to learn how to sail, definitely those guys are knowledgeable and experts in their field. And of course, lastly, can't say enough about Wayne on Dancing with Dragons. What a great guy. He's been all over the world, a wealth of information, super cool guy to go cruising with. And I look forward to seeing him out there on the high seas. Keep going, Wayne. all the things, I got stung by a bee as I was taking the sail cover off. I couldn't believe it. Good thing it happened to me, though, instead of Megan, who's allergic to bees. It didn't really get me too bad, but it's never pleasurable to be stung by a bee. Alright, so we are sailing. We just left Galveston Bay. We're in the Gulf of Mexico. Officially, the weather is amazing. It's like 2 foot seas. Well, it's less than 1 foot seas right now, but it's forecasted to be all the way across the Gulf, 2 to 3 feet at the most, and 10 to 15 knots of wind. We're gonna have a tailwind coming up here. This evening is supposed to shift around, so we're just gonna go all the way across straight to Key West. So this is, well, of course, there is a barge gonna come over sunset. But that's our first sunset. But alright, so this is our first sunset. Dog doing okay. Oh no. Until then. A little bit of a wave. I'm sorry, Goose, hang on. Okay. It's okay, buddy. Alright, so maybe they're not doing just great.
Few adjustments.
Thanks for watching another episode of Sailing Doodles. We'll have another one for you shortly. Please click like and subscribe, and we really appreciate the support. Thanks, guys.